Hey everyone, my name's Ellie, and welcome to my channel. This channel will be dedicated to old school RuneScape content, focusing on the Ultimate Iron Man game mode. If you don't know what the Ultimate Iron Man game mode is, it's a mode of RuneScape where you can't trade other players, purchase things from the Grand Exchange, like a normal Iron Man, with the exception that an Ultimate Iron Man can't use the bank. Having such a limited inventory space, you have to make use of such items as a looting bag, POH storage, and other mechanics such as death storage, and more that we'll get into as we progress this account together. Welcome to my Ultimate Iron Woman journey. Welcome to episode 2 of my UIM progress series. Today we get 38 Herblore and make our first prayer potions. Let's get started. Alright, we have the first level coming in, that is 56 ranged, and a Ranar drop. There is the first double Ranar drop and the Law Rune drop. You'll love to see it. We're actually going to take a break from killing these druids to finish a Slayer task that I had, which is actually my first Slayer task. And there is 26 Slayer. A Book of Knowledge, that gives us 420 XP. Nice. And there is 27 Slayer, 61 hit points. And there is 57 range. And 29 Slayer. And there we have the task completed, the first of many. And now we're back to the Chaos Druids. Oh, a sandwich lady. No stale baguette. Never lucky. So in this clip you see that I typed yo, and that's because a PKer logged in. And if I had happened to be in level 2 wilderness, they could have actually hit me and killed me. Here is how the looting bag is looking now. We just missed it, but there is 58 ranged. And there is the last of the 10,000 arrows. Let's get started on Herblore. Now that we're done with the Chaos Druid grind, let's out all our gear and look at the loot from the kills. It looks like we killed 1,233 Chaos Druids for a total value of 41.1k. It may have been more than that, but the loot tracker might not have logged every kill. And here is the looting bag. It looks like a total value is just under 750k with a ton of herbs. Alright, now I'm going to show you what a death pile looks like on the UIM. A death pile is when you unalive outside the wilderness, and on a UIM, all your items drop to the ground, and you have an hour to pick them up. There are many places you can choose to do this, but I'll show you what it looks like in the Lumbridge basement. I've sped it up here, but in total time this took me about 10 minutes. So what I did was enter the dark area of the Lumbridge basement, let my character die, then I ran back and grabbed some runes so I could teleport to my house and get the Bruma Torch as a light source, then minigame teleported to Last Man Standing to buy a looting bag, then I teleport back to Lumbridge to pick up the rest of my items, sort them, and rebag the items I don't need yet. And now we can finally train our Herblore. We have the first level coming in, 29 Herblore. And this is what Herblore looks like on a UIM. You have to have items to take up space so you don't unnote too many herbs to actually make your potions. So we unnote the Guams, equip our Graceful, unnote the Vials to make our unfinished potions, then unnote the Eyes of Newt and make attack potions. Then we decant them into 1 dose. And there is 30 Herblore. 31 Herblore, and we're just about out of Guams. Next up, we're going to use the Harlander, and the method for this one gets a bit weird. First, we have to teleport to Ardoin, buy chocolate from the baker, then teleport back to Varrock to cut up the chocolate into dust. Then we unnote the herbs, drop the chocolate dust to unnote the vials of water, make our unfinished potions, pick up the chocolate dust again to make our energy potions, and then decant them into 1 dose. And there is 32 Herblore, followed by 33 Herblore. And there we go, we've used up all the Harlanders, and I realized I can't actually use the Irits or the Terramins, so last up we have the Marintils. For the Marintils, the secondary to make anti-poisons are ground unicorn horns. So we're going to use the fairy code BIS in the RD Zoo to gather those up. And here's the method for making anti-poisons. We actually make 2 sets per inventory of unicorn horns, but we drop 8 of them, unnote our herbs, then drop the other 8 to unnote our vials, and then pick up the secondaries and make our anti-poisons. With these, they aren't really worth keeping, so we just drop them on the ground and repeat. That's an interesting drop. Back to back in sold heads. And there we have 34 Herblore and 1225 total level. And there was the last of the Marintils. Let's just drop everything. With all the usable herbs that we got, we made it to almost 35 Herblore. So now what we're going to do is go do some easy achievement diaries to finish off the rest of the XP. We're going to start with the Varrock diary since we're already here. First, we're going to buy a newspaper. Then mine some iron. And craft some earth runes. And there we go, we finished the easy Varrock diary. Let's claim our rewards. And the 2500 Herblore XP gets us to 35 Herblore. Let's move on to the next diary. Next up, we have the Falador diary. First, we're going to check our family crest. Next, we're going to liberate a duck. Fill a bucket full of water. In the next part, we had to kill imps for a mine talisman. It took me about 37 kills, I think about 12 minutes. Then we craft our mine tiara. Claim our security book, and that is the Falador Easy Diary done. Let's get our rewards. Alrighty, we got another 2500 XP going right into Herblore, and that gets us to 36 Herblore. On to Karamja. Forgot to record it, but we went on a boat ride, walked across the world's worst bridge. Totally didn't mind the wrong gold rock first. Went to bang out a fire cape attempt. We failed. Better luck next time. Caught a sea spider. And we are done with the Karamja diary. Let's get our reward. Let's put this lamp into Herblore, giving us 1000 XP and 37 Herblore. Finally, we move on to Karend. We killed a sand crab, window shopped in a sewer, got extorted by a realtor, prayed next to a demon, mined another rock, and made a potion in a bar. Finished the Karend diary. Let's get our rewards. We have the Rada's Blessing and the last lamp going in Herblore for 2500 XP and 38 Herblore. We can finally make our prayer potions, so let's go do that. So for collecting the snake grass, we go over to the spawn in Hosidius. Then we walk it to the Great Planting area to note it. And here we go, the first prayer potions on the account. I've been waiting for this moment since I made the account. And we get a level 39 Herblore. Alrighty, we've used up all the Ranars that we got from the Chaos Druids and made 126 doses of prayer potions worth about 400k. Thank you all so much for making it to the end of today's video. We accomplished our goal and made our first prayer potions. In the next episode, we will be doing some tithe farm to 71 farming, so we can get this prayer potion stack growing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.